Welcome back to the Duo's Corner. I am your host, DJ, and this is my review of the WWE Wrestlepalooza. All right, look, the bottom line is this shit sucked. For them saying that this was going to be a WrestleMania quality type of match, pay-per-view, this was going to, change the way, first shot on ESPN, this is going to be the one of all ones. This was shit. This is awful. This was a one-match pay-per-view. I don't give a fuck about the tag match or stuff like that. Good tag match, but very, formulaic like all the WWE's matches is. The only match that turned up was Io and Stephanie Vicare. Period. Probably the best match of the night. Guaranteed the best fucking match of the night. Probably one of the best matches of the weekend because you had AEW had a pay-per-view that same day. Just everything. That was great. The rest of this show was terrible. Terrible. Also the highlight, Stephanie McMahon getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. You can't talk shit about that. She deserves it. Stephanie's one of the pioneers of the industry. Like her hater, her fingerprints are everywhere. Now, let's just really get into it. I'm not going to spend too much fucking time on this. You opened up the show with Brock and Cena, which immediately you're like, oh shit, either it's going to be something, bad that they want to just get it the fuck out the way, or this is going to be a setup or set up another program or run in. It's either good or bad. And unfortunately, this was bad. Brock comes out looking absolutely ridiculous. This guy's 48 years old. He looks like he's in his 20s. He looks phenomenal. He looks huge. They really have the beast incarnate type of thing coming back. Paul Fatty brought him out, which was always cool. Nice nostalgia fact. Can't nobody do an introduction like Paul Heyman, so that was cool. Cena come out with the mini Cenas, which is all cool. He's like really back in the Super Cena mode. And then the match happened. It was a cosplay of their 2014 SummerSlam match. He just beat the shit out of him. Cena got squashed. Suplex. It wasn't Suplex City. It was F5 City. Just baffling. It was baffling. I don't know. It's like, this is Cena's farewell. He's gone after this, folks. You know what I mean? Like, after December, that's it. And it's like, I'm not saying like Cena should have squashed him or it should have been like a 50-50 split. I mean, even if he would have beat the shit out of him and Cena just uses his wits and outsmarted him, okay, cool. But to just squash him here makes no sense. I mean, if you were going to beat the shit out of Cena like this, you just should have did the stretcher job. And then that way you can kind of take him off TV into Survivor Series. That way you can just say, hey, he got his ass kicked. We got, an excuse so you can save the dates and things like that. But, at the end of it, Cena ate 7 or 6 F5s and then just got up and walked away. It's like, what did this do? And this was my fear in my prediction video. I'm like, this isn't going to really help anybody. Cena just should have won here. You could have had him take the same type of match and he catch him in a roll-up or a Paul Fatty distraction or something because I don't know if they're getting back together or not. Probably not. But there's all types of ways you could have kind of got out of this. I would love to know the producer of this match and just say, what was the mindset behind it? It just didn't make sense. I just didn't understand it. It was a really bad way to open the show. The crowd was pissed because it just didn't make sense. He's like, I see if this is going to be like a program for the rest of the next couple of months, but Cena don't have a couple months. This is it. So that happened. And I'm like, all right. And then we got commercial breaks. Now, I did not pay the ESPN. I watched that shit on the VPN. And fuck all the dumb shit because I refuse to pay $30. That's trash. But yeah, that was that. And then we move on to the fucking tag match, the Usos versus Division, which is the most stupidest fucking group name I ever heard. These motherfuckers go, and first of all, the Usos took at least 30 minutes to get to the ring with the yeeting and stealing Bray Wyatt, which the Wyatt Six, well, let me get it correct. Bray Wyatt's gimmick, then Jey Uso stole it, then the Wyatt Six took it back, and then I guess Jay took it back for one night only for ESPN. Jimmy cut probably one of the worst promos I ever heard, and I just got through saying he's a great promo, but it was very formulaic. You could tell it was scripted. It wasn't off the cuff, which you have to let these wrestlers that can talk, let them talk. They know what to say. You could tell Jimmy was reading off a script or trying to remember it. It was just terrible. So eventually these motherfuckers get to the ring. Division comes out, which is Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and they cosplay the Steiner brothers. Again, a very formulaic match. Same old shit, super kicks, dives, slams. Nothing really stood out here for me. I'm kind of tired of this. Oh, yeah, and by the way, LA Knight was made the referee just because they had to give him something to do, and he's kind of in this feud. One of the things is the talk of the town. It did Jey Uso hit himself with the chair, busted himself open the hard way with a chair when he was offensively swinging towards Braun Breaker. Never happened before, and hopefully that'll never happen again because he really got a gnarly scar on the side of his face, concussed himself definitely, and, here we go. Division ended up winning here. They had to win here. They had to win. But it didn't go anywhere. And maybe there was more to the match because obviously they had to tell the match to go home because fucking Jay was bleeding buckets. So I don't know what's going to happen is like in a couple hours or two, or I don't know if they changed it to 6 or 7, probably 6. So I'm going to just say it's 5:50 here. 10 minutes from now, are we going to find out that Jay's going to come out, be pissed off, and get in LA Knight face about it, and they're going to start fighting? Who knows? Who cares? This was a really dumb match. It was stupid. I'm just over it. Over it. Next, we had the match of the fucking millennia, Stephanie Vicare versus Io Sky. Io Sky is absolutely phenomenal. Stephanie Vicare really, is great, stepped up. This match could have went on forever. This was a match that should have got a chance to fight forever. These girls literally put the fucking pay-per-view on their motherfucking back. Io Sky low-key has been carrying that women's division. I'm going to say it. No disrespect to the Becks. No disrespect to the Rheas and the Baileys and the Tiffany's, the Nias. Io Sky is a pleasure to watch. They did everything under the book. Stiff shots, athleticism, dipsy doodles, everything you could ask in this match. But Stephanie got the win here, which is huge. Because Stephanie was basically working all fucking week and paid off with a win with the title. And I just hope they give her the same treatment that they did Io Sky. Make sure you keep her over. Put her over. She's been kicking ass and taking names. Put her in positions to look successful, look strong. You know what I'm saying? Give her all the opportunities that you gave every foreign champion. And she has a gimmick. She has a look. Just give her premier fighters that she can go. Keep her at the top tier. Don't put her down. Don't handicap her. Let her go. This is a great, great moment for her. And it can be huge for the women's division with her the champion. Now, they have that clash in Paris and all that shit, or whatever, the Persia, whatever it is. And most likely it's going to probably be Rhea Ripley as her first challenger. She needs to get the win over Ripley. I'm just going to say that right the fuck now. It has to happen. Then you have the tag match. The tag match. Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and the returning AJ Lee. Obviously, this is only one person people wanted to see in this match. They did a good job with, CM Punk taking a lot of heat, teasing the tags, not letting AJ get in because when AJ gets in, she's going to tear it up. AJ looked like she didn't lose a step. She looks great. She looks like she's back at home. This was a great tag match, very fun. The producer was, whoever produced it, I think it was TJ, just phenomenal. Good job, good work. Really, I forget how small AJ is because how she being thrown, you kind of hold your breath, kind of like Chicago people know when Derrick Rose came back from the injury and every time he fell, he was like, but it was like he get up, he's like, okay, woo, okay, but it was a good match. She looked good. Great chemistry. All four people in the ring got great chemistry. You could tell they get along real well. The match was great. The finish was her tapping out Becky Lynch, which will indeed probably set up the United States championship rivalry between those two. And of course, CM Punk and Seth are going to fight forever. But it was good. I was good match, fun match, really fun. This was the fun one. These guys, could wrestle with their eyes closed in a very good match. Um, the main event, um, fuck, Cody Rhodes is. I'm sorry, I know I might get some flack for this, but he's fucking boring. I'm just sorry. It's like Cody is a boring face. I really want him to go heel as a champion. I feel like there's so much more in Cody as a heel. Drew is awesome. And I hate that Drew is like cosplaying Kevin Owens right now. Like the bridesmaid, never the bride. And he's putting on matches and he's doing good, but he just always comes up short. And I got to talk about this too. This fucking referee that's stopping the punt kick and stopping fucking him from kicking Cody in the foot of goddamn fucking announce table. And I'm glad they called it out on fucking, I think it was Wade Barrett, like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this ref? Get the fuck out. He's wrestling. What are you stopping him for? The referees are so fucking stupid. There's certain things you let go and other things you don't. Like falling back real quick, how LA Knight just instantly said, okay, this match is a no disqualification. Okay, ref. Like, all right, you could do that. Then fuck, the referees need to do that all the fucking time. But anyway, again, it's a very, formulaic match. That's one of the things I don't like about the WWE this era. Like a lot of them, and I'm not saying like in the past they wasn't formulaic, but occasionally they'll bust out something. But you can kind of almost run the paces of a Cody match, of a Jey Uso match, a Roman Reigns match. You can kind of tell the beats of what's gonna happen. So, it's a nice back and forth. Drew looked dominant, you know what I'm saying? But, you knew, like, midway, you're like, okay, Drew's not winning this, which doesn't make sense because I really thought my predictions that Drew's going to win. So Cody can kind of, get out of here, get ready for the Street Fighter movie, do promotions and stuff like that. But Cody probably said, I can do both, whatever. But nevertheless, Cody ends up retaining here. Very disappointed that we didn't get any run-ins from like Randy Orton because he's kind of got history with Drew and he got history with fucking Cody. And I really thought that they were going to get an Orton turn here potentially, looking like he's going to attack fucking Drew and he ends up attacking Cody. And then we can finally get that program. But I guess they're going to save that on the put that on the shelf for a while. But yeah, it just was nothing here. This was like a fucking like a Raw show or SmackDown. This didn't feel big at all. It really shit the bed for me. And I'm glad I didn't pay the $30 because if I paid the $30 of the money to sit in that motherfucker, I would be pissed. I really would. Because it was a one match pay-per-view and it was only like 5 fucking matches. And if this is the formula of their fucking pay-per-views or PLEs, excuse me, I'm old, so I'm used to pay-per-views. I don't know if anyone's gonna really risk the $30. Like we're in a recession. This is hard out here, and if you're gonna give shit like that, ain't nobody gonna jump up and down for that. I know I'm sure as hell not. But that's my quick review. Please check out. I did a little rant about the Jimmy Kimmel situation. It should be up there somewhere, and I will definitely catch you in the next one.